taking a look at a new strategy for this channel. So I do encourage you to pay very close attention to this and also share this with others that you know that plays Pick 3. Right now, we're looking at the state of Kansas. Kansas is a state with 2 drawings a day, 7 days a week. And right now, this is the overall column result for the month of August 2020, their midday drawing. Now, if you've been with me since the very beginning, you already know what this is. The number on the left-hand side represents each and every day for the month of August. Okay, the number on the right represents which column that played for that specific day. Now, you may refer to columns as the hit sum of the day. I recommend that you wait 13 to 15 days and allow for your state to manifest a pattern. See which column they're playing from the most, see which column they're playing from the least, and see which column they're not playing from at all. And this will help you minimize your combination selections and also prepare you for bigger hits. So as we look at this, we can see that on August the 3rd, they played from the 5 column. And on the 4th of August, the 5 column followed. Okay, a little bit later in the month, on the 11th, they played from the 5 column again. And on the 12th, we can see that the 5 column followed. Okay, on the 23rd of August, they came back to the 5 column. And on the 24th, the 5 column followed. Okay, these are patterns. These are things you want to look for. These are the things that's going to minimize those combination selections and prepare you for bigger hits. Okay, so if I was playing this drawing on the 23rd, when the 5 column came back, I definitely would have considered combinations coming from column 5 on the 24th and column 5 only. Why? Because of the patterns that happened earlier in the month. Okay, every time the 5 column played throughout the month, it followed itself the very next day. So for this, we decided to use a rundown strategy. And if you're familiar with rundowns, you already know what this is. I know a lot of people have their favorites. They like to use different types of rundowns, like the 369 or 111 or 317 or 317. But for this, we're using a combination that played on the day before, on the 23rd from column 5. Okay, we're using that number as our rundown, 852. So we know that we're just going to add the number, continue adding the number into itself 10 times until we get back to the original number that we started with. Okay, so you know when adding this, when you get a double-digit total, we use the number that's in the ones position for the rundown. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16, so we're using the 6. Okay, 16 plus 8, okay? And we work our way down. Okay, for 5 plus 5 is 10, we use the 0. 10 plus 5 is 15, we use the 5 and we work our way down. Same thing with the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, and we work our way down, okay? Till we get back to the original combination we started with. Now, I knew that I was going to be looking for combinations coming from column 5 once I completed the rundown and column 5 only, according to the patterns that happened earlier in the month. Now remember, there's only 22 combinations in each individual column. So I want to make sure that I can find all the combinations I can from column 5 in this rundown. And if you've seen videos that I did in the past on rundown strategies, you know I like to use the middle part of the rundown. I consider that the heart of the rundown. You will find 70 to 80% of your winning combinations inside or right around the heart of the rundown. Okay, so for column 5, this is what I found. 654, and we know that the numbers have to be touching just like in tic-tac-toe strategies. 852, right here in the heart of the rundown, just like 654. And 050, right here in the heart of the rundown. Okay, now out of 22 combinations from column 5, these were the only 3 I could actually find in this entire rundown. And if you look at how this rundown works, you can see that the very first combination is 604 from column 0, the mirror of column 5. And then you have the 456 from column 5. 208 from column 0, the mirror again. 050 from column 5, okay? The 802 comes right back, the mirror, okay? 654 comes right back, okay? 406 comes right back. So these were the only 3 combinations from column 5 in this rundown. So if I was going to use this strategy, I definitely would have played all 3 of these combinations probably more than 4 times. Okay, it was worth a shot to see if it would work and to see if they will follow pattern for what they did earlier in the month. And sure enough, on the 24th, they played 050, okay? So this definitely would have been a hit for me, a very big hit, and the fact that it was a double. Okay, now it could be that easy if you monitor exactly what your state is doing. Okay, look for similar patterns. Find the strategies that work for your state on this channel. Learn to minimize those combination selections within the columns. And prepare for the big hit. If you found this information useful, I do encourage you to share with others that you know that plays Pick 3 and also uses rundowns when doing strategies. Always remember, it's always better to give than receive, and the more you learn, the more you earn. Take care, everybody.